Oh, hey. I'm Captain Eric Sauerwein, Cal Fire, Riverside County Fire Department, Wildemar Station 61. And this is Report on Conditions.
This week, firefighters fought a vegetation fire in the community of Homeland, and we honor 4 of our firefighters who are receiving the Governor's State Employee Medal of Valor.
Stand by for reporting conditions.
Hi, and thanks for joining Cal Fire Riverside County Fire Department's Report on Conditions. I'm Cooey Fernandez. Last week, from August 22nd through August 28th, our firefighters responded to 3,764 calls for service, including 2,895 medical emergencies and 102 fire-related calls. Of the calls, 20 were vegetation fires and 10 were structure fires. Let's dive into a few highlighted incidents from the past week. On Tuesday, August 23rd, firefighters were called to an outside fire on the 18,200 block of Don Juan Street in the city of Lake Elsinore.
Point 97 was the first due, arriving at a residential structure fire with multiple resources responding. We arrived at scene to find the residents fully involved on one side of the structure. We made it 2 divisions on an Alpha and Zulu.
The first arriving engine provided visual confirmation of the fire with extension to a travel trailer and vacant mobile home. Firefighters executed an aggressive fire attack, keeping the fire to the burning rubbish and travel trailer with only minor extension to the mobile home.
Looking good. We got multiple resources at scene doing heavy overhaul and suppression still.
Crews remained on scene for about 3 hours to perform mop-up, and 1 firefighter was taken to the local area hospital with minor injuries. On Tuesday, August 23rd, firefighters were dispatched to an incident where a vehicle collided into a home at the 25,700 block of Cayenne Court in the city of Moreno Valley. Firefighters from the city of Moreno Valley Urban Search and Rescue Team shored up the structure to minimize further damage. 8 adults were displaced due to the residential structure being uninhabitable, but were fortunately able to find alternate housing. 2 patients were transported to a local area hospital with minor injuries. On Wednesday, August 24th, firefighters arrived at a quarter-acre wildland fire near Heritage High School in the community of Homeland. With a potential of up to 5 acres, the first arriving battalion chief requested the assistance of an additional helicopter. The winds in the area increased the size of the fire to around 20 acres before dozers, crews, and engine companies stopped the forward rate of spread. Units remained on scene for an additional 3 hours to mop up, and no civilian or firefighter injuries were reported. On Sunday, August 28th, firefighters responded to a multifamily structure fire at the 23,900 block of Hemlock Avenue in the city of Moreno Valley. The first arriving unit reported 1 partially involved structure with multiple exposures. It was later determined that the property contained 3 separate residences and just 1 was partially involved, in addition to multiple vehicles and debris burning. The fire was contained to the vehicles and debris with moderate damage to 1 structure.
The Riverside County Fire Department is currently enrolling volunteer reserve firefighters and other vital volunteer roles. Whether you want to start an exciting career in the fire service or just want to serve your community, visit rvcfire.org to find out more.
As Back to School Safety Month comes to a close, we want to remind everyone to expect an increase of children commuting to and from school. Let's see what valuable information our partners at California's Office of Traffic Safety have on the subject.
We're honored to announce that 4 firefighters from our unit will be receiving the Governor's State Employee Medal of Valor Award for their actions in 2020. This award is the highest honor California gives its employees, which highlights individuals who have performed an extraordinary act of heroism that exceeds above and beyond their normal call of duty. We'd like to congratulate Fire Captain Tyler Williams, Firefighter 2 Omar Desiderio, Fire Captain Robert Rubalcava, and Fire Captain Alfonso Moreno. Thank you for your dedication to protecting the lives and property of the residents of Riverside County.
Andrew Bennett, Battalion Chief, CAL FIRE, Oakland Conservation Camp, and this is Did You Know? Oakland Conservation Camp originally started in 1945 when it was a Job Corps center. Camp originally was a tent camp, and then buildings were salvaged from the United States Army Camp Hahn. Those buildings were brought here. The camp has seen many different changes over the years. It's been a job center. It has been a California Youth Authority camp. It's been an adult camp. It's gone back to the California Youth Authority. And then, as it is now, it's an adult male inmate camp for CAL FIRE in cooperation with the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. The overall purpose of a California conservation camp in cooperation with CDCR is wildland firefighting. The inmates are the ones that go out, build the fire line using hand tools, chainsaws. They're cutting the brush, helping out the firefighters with these control lines. We have 160 inmates that are designated to be at the camp. These guys are assigned to different fire crews. We run 7 fire crews. We have chief officer, we have a division chief, we have a battalion chief, we have a office tech here, WASPO, a water sewage plant operator, an HFU assigned to the camp, 14 captains, and our correctional partners are the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation.
How long would it take to put out a house fire?
Hi, Ryan. Generally, if it's just the contents that are on fire inside a house, it can take anywhere from 15 minutes to 30 minutes. However, if the house itself is involved in fire or there's fire in the attic space, it could take several hours.
That's going to do it for this week's Report on Conditions. To stay up to date on current incidents as they happen in Riverside County, be sure to follow @CAL FIRE RRU on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Did you happen to capture any pictures or videos of our firefighters in action? If so, send them our way to rrupio@fire.ca.gov. On behalf of our CAL FIRE Riverside County Fire Department Public Affairs and Community Education Bureau, I'm Kui Fernandez. Thanks for watching.